Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. We're gonna be going against a team of tryhards, and let me tell you, this battle was insane and seemed like it never was gonna end. So let's start the fun.
Buckle up, baby. Are you kidding me?
Just like any other video, I woke up from a deep rest and went and set off to go pick up Sergeant, and that's when things started to get interesting, because as I was picking this man up, I noticed these two players flying around us, and it literally felt like we were meat in shark-infested water. I try to pay no mind to it, although that didn't help. Luckily for me, I landed this helicopter with no sweat at all and was perfectly unharmed. Sergeant and I now had a new mission, and that was to completely obliterate these purple guys.
You're dead.
One quick flight to my Starling, and it was time to lock in. This entire lobby was pretty hostile, so people kept coming out of the blue to attack me, and well,
I'll kill anybody who crosses me.
I'm joking. No.
With me being distracted with this Raiju player, it gave one of these purple griefers time to go grab a plane, so I had my hands pretty full.
No.
My turn! You told me it was my turn!
As I said before, this lobby was pretty hostile, and it seemed like a never-ending wave of people trying to take me down.
We are in deep shit. Wait.
Before I knew it, I was back to taking out purple, and it seemed that I made one of them mad because this happened.
Say hello to my little friend.
I feel happy of myself.
You're crazy with the Starling. GG, dude.
Speaking of the Starling, I got back in mine and set out for another adventure. Sergeant was kind enough and took down this guy in the Deluxo, and from here, I made it rain missiles. One of the players that tried to kill me earlier came back for another dogfight, and let's see how that went.
Hey, bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet!
This next part was an absolute war, so please enjoy. After a few minutes had gone by in this battle, the boy Sergeant ended up lagging out, so I had to hold it down while he was gone.
I tend to think of myself as a one-man wolf pack.
I can't see. There are cars there.
Finally, after surviving, Sergeant made his way back into the game, and what's even better than that is him pulling up in a tank.
Hey, it's your boy.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, motherfucker.
Eventually, our reign of terror came to an end, and these guys activated ghosts. So this meant it was time to play the good old classic game of hide and go seek.
It's my favorite game.
Shout out to this guy for being just a chill dude. Anyway, this war was only just getting started because after Sergeant and I got a couple more picks, we hopped in the Buzzard, went to the airport, and tried to do some trolling.
The shit's gonna hit the fan.
Now, some of you may have already seen this clip from this video right here, but anyway, I hopped in the mule and went to go pick up Sergeant, and as I was doing that, there was a broomstick headed right for us.
I'm in danger.
Y'all know what's going on, and so do I.
I don't know what's more embarrassing, the fact that this guy lost to a vehicle that had no weapons on it, or the amount of L's that this man's gonna take this video. One APC kill later, and I decided to drop Sergeant off to go handle the rest of the business. Now, these purple griefers obviously knew they were in a losing fight, so they picked up a new recruit, Hellboy.
Are you serious?
And this was the same guy that I chopped up earlier on his broomstick.
Embarrassing.
I told Sergeant to hop in the pyro, and I knew these guys are flying outside my hangar and off the radar, waiting for me to come out, but it honestly didn't matter.
And if I end up on YouTube, I will personally sue your...
Of course, it wouldn't be a certified Nitrix banger if I didn't flex my piloting skills. However, something else that I had to flex. It quickly became an airport fight, but I'm not gonna bore you with that, so let's skip to the fun part. Sergeant and I had been in this lobby for about 2.5 hours, so I sent these guys a message saying, one last fight. And I kid you not, as soon as I finished hitting send, this happened.
Well, shit.
This team of griefers were not stopping anytime soon, but that was all good because Sergeant and I used that to our advantage. On top of all that, it turned out Purple got another new recruit, which was King. Anyways, let's get to this action.
You tell him I'm coming. This is not good!
Not only did I get a good snipe, but Sergeant did too.
Sensational.
These dudes were not stopping anytime soon, and they kept adding the pressure. One of them hops on his broomstick and makes his way to Sergeant, which let's see how he's doing over there. The purple gang went ghosted again, and it turned out they hopped in the AC-130, so we couldn't do much, especially with me getting stuck on this rock.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled.
Sergeant had to go do something, and I genuinely thought that this was going to be the end of this fight, so I sent out some GGs, and these guys were some Chads and set it back. However, as I was waiting for Sergeant to return, this kill feed kept catching my eye. Instead of waiting in my facility, I took it upon myself to get back in this fight and to have a little fun trolling.
This is where the fun begins.
After I got done taking heavy fire, my Avenger was pretty much toast, and for some reason, I got glitched back to my facility.
Well, my.
I guess it was time for another round in the Flying Mammoth. I fell out of the sky and I thought it was over. Luckily for me, my Avenger just had a little bit more juice left, and now it was time to handle some business on the ground. At this point, things were not looking too promising for me. I mean, what am I supposed to do against a tank? I knew that if I just fought them all in one area, I was most likely going to lose, so instead, I switched up my strat and used the good old jetpack. Finally, at the end, these guys gave up and left the game, which I followed right after.
I never want to see you again. You are dead to me.
GG's to them, and let me know what you guys thought about this video in the comments down below. Drop a like or dislike, and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to go check out the NitrixWarlord store before you leave, because if you don't, what the fadoodle are you doing?